It oftentimes gets misinterpreted as a hater if you're giving your truth.
Someone just randomly comes up to you while you shopping for produce like, I don't like the way you look. Nobody does that in real life.
These are almost like therapy sessions for me.
I've been really fortunate to be able to be in spaces and not have to conform.
That has gotten me in trouble, and it also has gotten me praise.
And we're back with the latest on BET Talks. I'm your host, Miabelle, and today's episode is a real special one, okay? We have former NFL MVP in the building who's also sitting on a Heisman Trophy and a ton of other accolades, sitting alongside the brilliant and the beautiful sports analyst and reporter. Our host of BET 106 and Sports, Cam Newton and Ashley Moss. Yes. There we go. Come on with it. Give me some, Ashley.
Love it. Love the glove.
I did that just to show the camera. She ain't came to play. She gave the hee-hee, Michael Jackson a little bit.
Yep.
It's like a Harley Davidson infused, but the bedazzleization.
The bedazzleization, I like that. And I know who I'm sitting with, so I had to comply.
What y'all say in New York? That she would always remind people, don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it.
Oh, Lola Brooke. Shouts to Lola Brooke.
Shout out Lola.
Yeah, don't play with it.
Don't play with it.
But we are going to play a game. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah.
All right. Now, this one's called What You Know About That? Black Sports Trivia Edition. I'm here to tell you that I don't know much about that, but you do.
Me neither.
Hopefully.
So I'm really hoping that you guys have the answers, okay? First black player to win the Grand Slam.
Serena Williams.
No. It wasn't Venus.
Serena Williams.
Are you sure?
Or Art,
Well, yeah, are we talking male or female?
We're talking Althea Gibson.
Oh, that is
Althea.
true. It was the anniversary of that as well. Yeah, that's true. My bad, queen.
It's all right, because I got another one for you. Which NBA team has won 18 championships?
Oh, I know that. I'm gonna let Cam go though. I know this one.
It's either the Lakers or Boston.
The Celtics.
Yes, it is. Ding, ding, ding. Which player has the most career blocks in the finals?
In the finals?
Yep.
LeBron James.
And you said block.
The Iguodala blocks?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Come on.
Wow, it looks like I'm winning this.
I never seen Kareem play anything. I knew Kareem the activist.
I'm trying to
I knew Kareem the actor.
I'm trying to like bow
I
out
didn't
of
know
the basketball
Kareem.
questions because I feel like that's cheating.
UCLA? What's his government name?
Lou Alcindor.
Lou Alcindor. His
Alcindor.
mama call him Lou, so I'ma call him Lou. I don't know that.
Okay, I have one that you may know that you should know.
I appreciate, I respect him. Let me say, I don't want that to be the soundbite. Be like, I don't know no Lou Alcindor.
It's all right. It's all right. We got you. Now listen, what black football player won the Heisman Trophy twice?
Come on, you gonna throw me the football
No, I
questions?
got you. I got you.
Go ahead. This is your moment.
I know
to
this
shine.
one.
Go ahead.
He went to the university that is in the Big Ten. Overrated, if you ask me, because
Wow.
they don't play nobody consistently. Archie Griffin.
There we
Archie
go.
Griffin.
Yes. Wow. So I love it. This is what we're going to do. We're going to have an episode of 106 in Sports right here on BET Talks because you guys are the knowledgeable ones. Congratulations on the show. It's a big deal. Now, Ashley, I want you to brag on yourself because you've done so much in this space. No, I want you to because you deserve the seat that you're in, especially alongside a former MVP. Tell us a little bit about your background and why you're here today.
I've been very fortunate to work at some incredible places. I worked at Sports Illustrated and I had my own series there, which was at the time super historic because they had never had a black woman lead their digital aspect. We were able to kind of change the landscape of what Sports Illustrated was known for, which is a journalistic integrity on paper, but not so much in a digital space. I went to radio, I did sports talk radio for a little bit and was hanging out with a few former NFL players and hanging with the big boys. And I think that that's really where people saw that I could hold my own in a debate.
What is going to be the biggest transition, do you think, for you going from that program, an HBCU program, to now a larger scale program?
The altitude.
The altitude, really?
Yeah.
And then at CBS, I got to do a little bit of everything, but more on the basketball side. And it's been really dope. I mean, Forbes 30 under 30, people like to bring that up.
Yes, all the time.
It was a huge accomplishment for me because it was on my vision board for the longest time. But I've been really fortunate to be able to be in spaces and not have to conform to a certain way of being, thinking, dressing. Every stop that I've made, I've been myself, and people have been drawn to that, which I think ultimately has kind of allowed the steps to continue on that trajectory. So I'm very, very grateful for that.
Absolutely. Can we get a round of applause for Ashley? Yes. I love that energy. Now, Cam, you played the game, and now you're talking about it. What has that transition been like for you, now sitting in a seat of media and entertainment and sports analytics, you know, where you're really giving us the real?
We're kicking off something new.
We're bringing sports, culture,
I got you.
and fun to your late night.
I'm trying to tell you.
106 in sports on BET.
Now, who's number one?
Obviously me.
Say less, I can.
I'm at a point now where I want to be the reason why somebody believes that they can. And from being a former player, it is so commonly asked this simple 3-letter word, how? I just did a 2-letter word that you can be a part of as well. Do.
Right.
Just do it. It's that simple. As I started to kind of feel that, hey, yo, my end days is closer to my beginning days, I started to have this thought that don't nobody really know what my greatest skill is. Some would say it's football, but I would say my greatest skill is that I've never met a stranger. And when you think about that and you process that, I just love genuinely talking. Now, granted, if you was on Funky Friday or even First and One, I have the luckiest job in the world because I just get to sit down and talk to people and smoke a cigar. The hardest thing about doing that, you have to critique people's sports review, not the person.
Yeah.
Man, LeBron had a terrible game. That's not to say that LeBron is not an amazing person who I look up to. It oftentimes gets misinterpreted as a hater if you're giving your truth.
Right. Now, when it comes to 106 in sports, how are you guys going to infuse all things entertainment when it comes to the athleticism?
I mean, it's going to be super easy because Cam's extremely entertaining, as you can see. Sports and entertainment's very intersected.
Right.
It always has been. I think it's just become more acceptable for those worlds to merge more than ever before. So that's why there are so many athletes who have their own podcasts, that are telling their own stories, and why fashion and tunnel walks have their own pages on Instagram. I remember 10, 15 years ago, that wasn't really a thing. Even when Cam was playing, it was very rare for the fashion of athletes to be highlighted. And the ones that were taking the time to really give themselves a swag and identity outside of the sport were chastised for that. It was like, Cam ain't serious. He coming in here with a 3-piece suit and he got this on and he got this. Like, and it was always one or the other. And I think that it's not that anymore because I think that everybody realizes each avenue, each sector of the space kind of relies on the other to be successful and to be relevant. And I think that's where this show's really gonna shine, is because we're gonna take that and just run with it.
Right. Because I am such a go sports girl who doesn't know, the intricate details of, the plays that you guys are going to be discussing. One of my first memories of Cam was him dabbing when he get that touchdown and the 3-piece
Superman.
The Dark Caesar. We remember,
All girls had a crush on Cam Newton.
Come on
now.
Hey, respect to your relationship.
Respectfully, all girls had a crush on Panther Cam.
See, this is the thing. See, I'm going to tell you what they can't do. Me and my girl, I'm extremely confident in my skin with her, and she's extremely confident in her skin with me.
We are seeing you grow in different ways on camera through conversations that you're having with everybody. The latest talk is your conversation with Jason Wilson. What are your thoughts just growing in front of all of us?
For sure. I want to move people. I said it time and time again, Mia. And when you have those vulnerable conversations, these are almost like therapy sessions for me. I genuinely enjoy talking to people, and I'm not afraid to jump on a grenade and say, it may not sound good, but there's somebody that's out there, whether they comment or not, that's going through what I'm going through, that has been through what I've been through, or will go through what I went through. I'm not afraid to say what I think. And openly speaking, that has gotten me in trouble, and it also has gotten me praise. So for me, as long as you can see the authenticity in that, I would challenge anybody who has their platform, make authenticity real again.
I like that.
He's always remained authentic, and I think that one thing that everybody can kind of say about Cam is you either like him or you don't, but you have a feeling about him. And I think that the worst thing people can be about you, especially in this industry, is indifferent. You don't want that. You want to evoke a reaction of like, yeah, I love Cam, I can't stand him. Like, you're always saying something but that just means you're affecting someone in an emotional capacity. And I think that him harnessing that and also just being comfortable living in that, because it's very hard to be critiqued. And it's very hard to hear people's opinions about you constantly. Like, humans are not meant to know what people think about them 24/7. Like, it's just not natural. It's like, imagine going to the grocery store and someone just randomly comes up to you while you shopping for produce, like, I don't like the way you look. Nobody does that in real life. Like, nobody does that. But on the internet, you can hear everybody's thoughts about you or read everyone's thoughts about you. And it takes somebody very comfortable in their own skin to be able to still maneuver through that. And I think he does a really good job at that. And that's why I feel like the situation that we're in together is gonna work so well.
Absolutely, it's the perfect dynamic duo and the healthy balance of both. I do wanna hear what you think about certain players. Travis Hunter, what do you think about his career and how things are panning out?
Love him. He was on my all-star team, he went in, and now his younger brother Travis is on my team now, so that's almost like family. He had to grow up fast, and what he was able to do is stay authentic to who he was, and he was a viral sensation. He loved football. And I'm saying, though, Trav, bro, we don't got a tournament this week, but just get some rest now, coach. I'm gonna go play with somebody else, not just to disrespect you, but it's like, man, football just changing my life. I get to see, I ain't never really been here before. When you start getting his perspective, and I don't say this about a lot of superstars.
Right.
He's a good kid. Now, it's so sad that the way people look at him, they gotta go so low to talk about his relationship.
Right.
Because they can't talk about him. Travis is so good that it's like, yo, we can't talk about him. He plays both ways just as good as he plays the other way. Like, oh, can't talk about him, so we're gonna talk about his girl. That just shows and proves where we are as a society, but let's keep it above. Let's really highlight what's supposed to be highlighted. And that's what I would say about Travis.
I love that, and I feel like it's really important to have Black voices amplify Black players and to speak positivity and say these things about them on camera.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna do on 106 in Sports. But I have a really important question for you guys that I want you to emphasize on, okay? Resistance and activism when it comes to sports. Black players, we've seen Colin Kaepernick take a knee, we've seen Eric Reed take a knee, and we see what happened to them when they took a knee, no longer playing. What are your thoughts on Black activism and resistance now, because the world is changing?
I will not ever question a person's stance on whatever they think of. I think that's in our bylaws, right? America is the land of the free. So whatever you want to stand on, you do it your way. We still reserve the right to do it our way as well. Everybody has a freedom of speech, you would think now.
Right.
But
it's getting scary.
Yeah,
spooky.
You, whatever. If it's on your heart to do, there's a way to do it, and there's going to be resistance no matter what you try to do. Love still conquers all. But people do want to be heard. And if you're going about it in a very peaceful way, I'm good with it.
I also think that we need to realize that not all public figures are comfortable with being activists, right? We expect because athletes have these massive platforms that they're also comfortable being activists, and we can't always expect the two to go together. There are people who are willing to carry that burden. And that is why those people are held in such high regard, because it is rare for a Colin Kaepernick to do what he did. It is rare for a Muhammad Ali to do what he did. But we also can't expect that to be the universal code for all public figures, all athletes. Everybody has their own reasons for not doing things, for not being vocal about things. And I've had to kind of take myself out of the mindset like, well, you got 1 million followers, why aren't you speaking on it? It's just different strokes for different folks. And
you got 1 million followers?
No, not me. I'm saying like
you know
looking at someone like from the outside looking in, looking in and thinking like, how do you have this platform and you're not utilizing it? You know, I can understand the frustration of that, and I can also understand the questions that come with that. And it's not up to me or anybody to put expectations on how they can move, how they should move. Just because they're not vocal doesn't mean they don't care. Activism looks different on everybody. And I think that's the biggest thing that people would realize. Not everyone has to be in the streets protesting to be an activist. There's different ways to lend your voice and your platform to causes that you care about.
I love it. And on that note, we will definitely be watching 106 in Sports, BET. Let's do it. Thank you guys so much. That was amazing.
You crushed it.